Hello and welcome to the weekly Tech News Update from On-Site Technical Solutions Studio in Mission Viejo, California. I'm Michael Boyes, General Manager at On-Site and your host. This update is for Friday, November 13th, 2009. Our weekly Tech News Update is now a regular feature on our YouTube channel in addition to our technical how-to videos on everything from how to properly shut down a server to how to set your away message in Google Apps. This week was Microsoft's Patch Tuesday and included 3 critical updates and 3 important updates affecting Windows XP and Vista, Server 2000, 2003, and 2008 R2. Windows 7 was not affected, but if you're running Windows 7, you should be getting other updates. Thanks to Tech Republic for helping us keep track of the Microsoft updates. If you're using Firefox or Chrome as internet browsers instead of Microsoft's Internet Explorer, or all 3 like I am, make sure you have the latest patches for your browsers too. Both Mozilla and Google have come out with recent updates to fix security flaws. The LA Times blog reported that Windows 7 sales topped Vista by 234% on a unit basis within the first few days of launching back on October 22nd. While the economy is hurting software and PC sales, the fact that Windows 7 can run on older systems means some people are updating their older machines instead of buying new computers. We'd recommend hardware to go with that software unless you're doing the work yourself, otherwise it's not going to be cost effective. In the Apple world, the Channel Register reports that iPhone users in Australia were hit with the world's first iPhone worm. Apparently the worm would display wallpaper that included a picture of 80s pop star Rick Astley and the message, "Ike is never going to give you up," from Ashley's hit song Never Gonna Give You Up. You can link to the article at our blog or at the Register and learn about rickrolling. In mobile news, Google announced this week that it's buying Admob, a mobile advertising company, for $750 million. This is simply Google staking its place in the relatively new but growing mobile advertising niche. As more people use smartphones to access the internet, we'll encounter more advertising geared to the mobile market. In cloud computing news, Microsoft released Exchange 2010 with an eye to price sensitivity. They claim that 2010 could cost up to 70% less than previous versions in terms of total cost of ownership, according to Information Week. That comes on the heels of Microsoft's announcement that it was slashing the price of its Business Productivity Online Suite, also known as BPOS, from $15 to $10 per user. BPOS includes online versions of Exchange, SharePoint, Office Communications, and Office Live Meeting. This price drop comes a week after Google won a contract for 30,000 email seats at the City of Los Angeles. Microsoft also increased its standard hosted email size from 5 gigabytes to 25 gigabytes, which is the same as Google Apps Premier. IBM has joined the hosted email competition with a $3 per seat Lotus Notes application. And Microsoft continues to announce companies implementing hosted Exchange or BPOS, including 110,000 seats at GlaxoSmithKline. You can visit Information Week at informationweek.com to keep up with this information. Our last item today: when most people think of all-in-one computers, they think of Macs. That may change if personal computer vendor Asus is correct with its prediction that all-in-ones will replace the current desktop with a separate monitor setup. Asus is expecting that all-in-one prices will be dropping in the next 3 years, and that price drop, combined with their design and user-friendliness, will lead to the adoption of the all-in-ones. Keep your eye on that if you haven't already moved your computing to a laptop and your smartphone. There's a lot more technical news out there, but as usual, we want to keep these updates short and to the point. Remember to visit us at onsite.com, onsiteoc.com, that's www.on-siteoc.com, and follow us on Twitter at mhboys, and have a happy and safe weekend, and we'll see you next week. Thanks.